Hello and welcome to Waterstone's Weekly Update. I'm Pam Beatty.
And I'm Jeff Anclam. This week we're going to talk about some common things that come up during the process of getting your mortgage to close that might seem like they shouldn't be a problem logically, but in fact really are. So, Pam, for example, let's say I have some big cash deposits in my bank accounts. Is that a challenge?
Yes, that does have the potential to be a challenge. The issue comes in two ways. Anytime there is a large deposit, that is a non-payroll deposit that you cannot trace back to the origin, we do have to document and source that deposit. So as long as that large deposit can be documented and sourced, then there is usually not an issue. And documented and sourced would, we'd have to paper trail that back to where you received the money from. The potential problem comes in when it is a quote-unquote cash deposit. There are lots of people who do have cash at home. Maybe it's a few $100s to a few $1,000s, and they think, oh wow, I'm getting ready to move, I don't want anything to happen to this, so I'm just going to quick put it into my checking or savings account. That is where there's a problem, because there is no way to document and source a large cash deposit.
Why do they care?
They do care because, and it again is not something that always seems logical, because you think, well, it's my money, I've had it at home, what difference does it make where it came from? But they need to verify that all money involved in a mortgage transaction is coming from a legal source, and that it's not maybe the source of a loan or a debt that hasn't been disclosed on the
Sure.
on the application, or again a loan to a family member or somebody like that.
So then I could have a payment that they don't know about and I might not be approvable.
Exactly,
Wow.
exactly, because if they add that payment into your debt structure, it might push you over the edge of being able to qualify for that loan. I have had people ask me, well, what can I do? I have had people tell me, I have this money, I was going to deposit it, and don't do that because it would be a cash deposit. I have told people in the past that, as opposed to depositing that money, instead of using your bank card or your credit cards to buy your groceries and your gas, maybe use that cash instead. Maybe try to use it in a different way so that you're not disrupting the flow of your bank account.
Cool.